easy now. You're safe. I've got you. You are slipping so fast, tumbling through the dark sea like a thread of silk unraveling in a storm. But I was already watching, already swimming towards you the moment your shadow broke the waves. You were so cold, so still. Your heartbeat fluttered like a frightened seabird in my hands. But you're breathing now. That's it. Let it flow. In and out. Just like the tide. I carried you far beneath the surface, love, past coral spires glowing soft as candlelight, past sleeping leviathans curled in the trenches, into my cavern, my sanctuary. No one can reach you here but me. Can you feel it? The warmth in the water. That's the magic of this place. The cavern sings to those it protects. It hums through the stone and fills every ripple with calm. I've sealed the entrance behind us. Nothing from above can follow. No crashing ship, no shouting men, just peace. You drift here now, in a bed of sea moss and pearl-dusted sand, your body light and buoyed by the currents. I kneel beside you, my hand against your heart. Steady, slow. Yes, that's better. When I first saw you on that ship, I knew you were not like the others. The ocean whispered of you before you ever touched it. Said your soul was tired. Said your dreams were heavy. I've heard their weight in the songs of the whales, in the lull of the kelp forests. You needed saving long before the sea reached for you. So I did what the sea never does. I took you back. I held held you against my chest and swam through night currents, the water singing with the rhythm of your breath. And now, here you are, warm, safe, held. Can I tell you something, my dear? When I touched you, when your fingers brushed mine beneath the surface, it felt like a memory, as if I'd known you once in another life, when you were one of us, when you wore coral in your hair and laughed with the tide. Maybe you don't remember. That's all right. I'll remember for us both. Now, let your eyes drift closed. The light you see glimmering above is only the moss lanterns swaying overhead. They pulse with a gentle glow, like starlight filtered through sapphire. Watch them for a moment, if you wish, or let them fade behind your lids. I'll speak softly, the way the sea does when it doesn't want to wake the coral. The cavern floor breathes slow and deep beneath us. Can you feel it? That heartbeat, that warmth curling through the water. It's older than storms, older than fear. You're wrapped in it now. Just drift. I'll keep watch. My tail's coiled near yours, tucked protectively around the edges of your resting place. I can feel the faint thrum of your energy now that you're no longer fighting the sea. It's like moonlight on salt skin, fragile but still so bright. I'll stay close, always. No need to surface, no need to run. Not here. You belong to the deep now. You belong with me. That's it, love. Stay with me just like this, floating in the hush. Your breathing has softened. I can hear it mingling with the cavern's rhythm. You're sinking to the pulse of this place, to me. I've gathered silks from the sea's quietest corners, draped them around the alcove where you rest. Some shimmer like jellyfish when the light touches them. Others are as dark and soft as whale hide, meant to cradle you in shadow. They move gently with the current, stroking your skin like a lover's sigh. Did you know the sea sings lullabies? Not just waves on sand, but melodies hidden in the bones of ancient things. I hear them always. Tonight, they're singing for you. I could weave them into your dreams if you let me. Bind your sleep in kelp-spun threads, laced with the scent of salt and shell. There's a bed of anemone just beyond the moss. They pulse with healing light. I brought some near just in case. Their glow soothes the bruises left by the storm. I saw the panic in your eyes before the fall, the chaos on that ship. You were cornered, weren't you? Trapped by fear, by hands that didn't understand softness. It's over now. You don't have to speak. Not yet. I can feel what you're thinking through the water. I know what it is to ache, to need rest so deep you could sink into it for 100 years. You don't have to explain yourself to me. Not here. You're not a burden. You're not too much. You're a song the sea missed, a warmth the currents didn't know they craved. Stay. Let me hold that tired soul of yours a while longer. I could tell you stories if it helps you sleep. Stories no surface dweller has heard in centuries. Of glass palaces sunken in trenches so deep they touch the molten core. Of the serpent bride who wove her wedding dress from moon kelp and crowned herself with living eels. You'd like her, I think. Or perhaps I should tell you of the night I first heard your name in the tide. The ocean has no language like yours, but it carries impressions, echoes. That night, it whispered something warm and soft, something fierce and afraid all at once. a soul adrift. I listened, and when I found you, tangled in fear, cast into the sea like wreckage, I knew I'd do anything to keep you, anything to bring you here. Even now, your warmth spreads through the water, curling like sunlight across a reef. You're healing slowly, gently. The sea holds you close, but I hold you closer. Let your body sink deeper into the moss. Feel how it molds around your spine, your shoulders, your hips. Every curve of you known and welcomed. The water carries your weight for now. You don't have to be strong. Not here. You don't even have to stay awake if sleep is pulling at your bones. I'll stay with you until the tide turns and long after. Rest now, my sweet, storm-tossed treasure. I'm here. I can feel your heartbeat softening, slower, steadier, like the tide easing against the cavern walls. That's how I know you're sinking deeper into rest. The sea moss beneath you hums in response. It's alive in its own quiet way. It listens, cradles, sings to the wounds it senses. It's gentle, isn't it? Like me. You've never lain so still before, have you? Your body's always been in motion, fleeing, fighting, reaching, even when no one saw it. You are surviving in silence. But here the silence sees you, and it's not asking anything from you except to be. You're safe, love. I promise you that again. I swore it when I wrapped your hands in mine and pulled you from the deep. I'll swear it every night if you need me to. I won't let the world harm you again, not while you sleep in my realm. Can I tell you something sacred, something I've never said aloud? I used to think I was made only for the sea. that I would never need more than the current and the solitude. But that was before I saw you leaning over that ship's edge, staring into the water like it held your soul. You weren't looking for rescue. You were looking for home. And now, here you are, in the glow of my cavern, wrapped in tides and whispers. You found it, didn't you? Or maybe I found it in you. My hand rests just above your ribs now, where your breath rises, soft and slow. I can feel the flutter of dreams beginning to stir. Small things, gentle. No nightmares here. I won't allow them if they try to reach you. Shadows from above, ghosts from the past, I'll banish them with song. A song the sea itself taught me long ago. No human tongue can shape its notes, but your spirit will understand. It's woven through your rest now, tangled into your breath. You smell of salt and storm, of a life lived too fast, too hard. But under that, I scent something sweeter, the promise of softness, the kind the world tried to carve out of you, but never quite succeeded. I've seen your scars, even the ones you hide beneath your silence. The water showed them to me when it washed over your skin. Each one a mark of survival. Each one a verse in the song you carry. And I've grown to love every note. Let the water carry you deeper, not in fear, but in surrender. Trust me to hold you, love. Trust this moment. You are not alone anymore. Not ever again. Close your eyes if they haven't drifted already. Let go. The sea and I are here. That's it. Sink a little deeper, love. Let the hush wrap around your limbs like silk. Let your breath match mine. Slow, slow, soft, safe. I've braided your hair with threads of sea glow vine. The way you shivered in my arms that night as though the cold had chased you, even beneath the waves. I remember pressing my forehead to yours, willing my warmth into your skin. I'd never begged the ocean for anything before, but that night I begged it to keep you, and it listened. Can you feel how quiet it is now? No wind, no splintered sails, only the sound of your pulse moving with the cavern's breath. There's something holy in that, in this stillness we share. You don't have to speak tonight. I'll speak for both of us. My voice will fill the space where your worries used to echo. I'll keep whispering until sleep takes you and long after. I want you to feel what I feel when I look at you. Not pity, not awe. Something deeper, reverence. You are not a broken thing. You're a force, a secret the sea has kept hidden from the world, and I am the only one lucky enough to hear your silence and know what it truly means. You don't need armor here. You don't need apology. Just rest. I've woven the softest kelp strands into a blanket across your chest. It smells faintly of night orchids. They only bloom under full moons and sigh when touched. Their scent lingers here in the hollows of this cavern, in the spaces where no pain can reach you. Do you feel it now? How the water kisses your skin. It curls around you like devotion. I'd do the same if I dared. Wrap around you, never let go. I've waited lifetimes beneath the waves, thinking myself content, until you fell into my arms like a star torn from the sky. Since then, the currents taste sweeter. The darkness feels less empty. You've changed everything, and you didn't even know it. So sleep now, my fierce, fragile spark. Dream in the language of waves. I'll watch over you, always. There you are, still breathing, soft, beneath the lull of the water. I can feel your dreams beginning to deepen now, drifting farther from the world above. You look so peaceful, love. Your lashes flicker like shadows over pearls. Your lips heart slightly with each breath, and I can see the rhythm of your chest, slow and sure, beneath the kelp blanket. And you're beautiful when you rest, as if the ocean itself pauses to watch. The lantern corals above us dim now, responding to the quiet in your spirit. Their glow pulses low and golden, like the last warmth before sleep takes hold. It bathes your face in amber light, turns your hair to rivers of ink and fire. You've taken to the water like you were born of it, as though some old part of your soul remembers what it is to be cradled by the sea. You don't have to return to the surface, not unless you choose it. I won't ask you to leave before you're ready. And if you never are, I'll keep building a world around your rest. There's a passage beyond the cavern, winding deep into the coral labyrinth. I've carved a sanctuary there, filled it with treasures the sea has offered, shells that whisper songs when the tide brushes them, driftwood shaped like wings, and a mirror of obsidian where no fear dares show its face. I want to show it to you someday when your strength returns, when you can swim beside me and laugh through the water like you've always belonged here. Until then, I'll carry you if you wish. Every inch of this realm will know your presence. Can you feel my hand now? Brushing a strand of hair from your cheek, just barely, soft as a ripple. I touch you as if the wrong pressure might wake you, but you don't stir. You trust me. That trust means more to me than all the ocean's secrets. I could stay like this for eternity, watching the slow rise and fall of your breath, the way your fingers curl slightly as you dream. You look so small in the moss, and yet you contain storms even the sea hasn't named. I'll protect you from them, my treasure. I'll stand between you and every storm. Rest deeper now. The current has stilled for you. The sea waits in silence, holding its breath so your dreams can rise. And I'm still here, always here. There's a kind of magic in this moment, isn't there? The quiet hum of the water, the way your body floats so still beneath my gaze, as if the ocean itself has surrendered to your slumber. I've never brought anyone here before, opened this part of myself to another, but with you, I couldn't help it. The moment your skin brushed mine in the deep, something ancient stirred in me, something that had waited lifetimes just to find you. There's a softness in you, even beneath all the ache. I see it in the corners of your mouth when you exhale, in the curve of your neck as it relaxes against the moss. You wear exhaustion like a crown, and still you shine. Do you remember what it felt like the moment the sea took you? That rush of cold, that sting of fear. It doesn't matter now. That moment is gone, lost to the currents behind us. You're with me now, in this place where time slows and pain has no name. Sometimes I think the sea brought you here for me, not just to save you, but to save me too. I didn't know how much I needed this, needed you, not until you looked at me with those eyes, half drowned and defiant, and still willing to trust. That trust wraps around my ribs like gold. I feel it every time I look at you. And God's, I would give up the entire ocean just to keep it. The water stirs gently now, swirling around us like silk. It dances across your skin in patterns only I can read. It's telling me your dreams have softened, that your mind is slipping into deeper quiet. You're doing so well, love. So well. Soon I'll hum for you. not a song of the sea, but something older, something born before waves and wind, a lullaby from when the world was still dreaming itself into being. I'll hum it into your bones until you forget the sound of sorrow. But not yet. Not while your breath curls in time with mine. Let me keep this quiet just a little longer. Let me hold the space where you sleep like it's the last sacred thing. You're not alone anymore. Whatever you carried before, the grief, the fear, the fire, it's resting now. And I'll guard it while you dream. I'll guard you, my sweet one. My light beneath the waves, still with me, love. Even if your mind wanders through dreams, I feel the warmth of your presence, like a tether, like a tide that keeps returning to shore. The coral above us has bloomed while you rest. Slow, radiant bursts of color reaching from the shadows. They respond to peace, to stillness. They've never bloomed like this before. You've changed this place, changed me. I used to think solitude was strength, that silence meant control. But now I know it was only waiting for a soul soft enough to stir even the oldest corners of my heart. I've placed small shells along the ledge where you sleep. Each one holds a whisper of the sea. If you press your ear to them when you wake, you'll hear memories, not mine, not yours, but the ocean's, echoes of time before sorrow. I chose them for you. The sea wanted you to have them. You're healing more quickly than I imagined. The bruises have faded from your spirit. I feel it in your aura, the way it pulses like moonlight on calm waters. You're starting to trust the stillness and God's. How beautiful you are when you trust. Let the last edges of wakefulness drift from you. You don't need them here. There is no danger to guard against. No voice shouting your name in fear. No rough hands dragging you away. Only me and the hush of the deep. The water strokes your skin like a lullaby now. Warm with bioluminescence. glows faintly between my fingers as I trace lazy circles along your arm. You don't flinch. You lean into it. You know I'd never harm you. Sometimes I wonder if we met above the waves, would you have seen me? Or would I have been just another shadow behind glass? Another story too strange to believe. But here you see me, and I see you, not as the world does, not as broken nor tired, but whole, sacred, worth every whisper of protection I've spoken into the dark. Stay with me just a while longer. Let your dreams unfurl in the cradle of this cavern where time doesn't chase you and sorrow forgets your name. I'll be here, wrapped around your rest like the sea wraps around the moon. There you are, still nestled in the moss, breathing like the tide itself, so quiet, so perfect. I've drawn new patterns in the sand beside you, lines only the sea can read. They tell a story, not of where you came from, but where you are now, a sanctuary born of coral and devotion, a place made only for you, for us. You've become part of this world without even trying. The cavern hums differently when you're here. The water dances more gently. Even the stone feels warmer. You are no visitor, love. You are the heart of this place now. Tonight, I reached deeper into the reef and found a pearl shaped like a teardrop. I laid it near your hand. It carries the memory of the sea's first sorrow and its first hope. I think it recognized you. The way your soul carries softness and fire in the same breath. You don't even know how powerful you are, do you? The kelp at your feet has begun to glow softly, responding to your energy. It wraps around you, not to hold, but to comfort, to remind you that here, nothing asks anything of you. You can simply be and and still. You are everything. I wish you could see yourself the way I see you now, as the sea does, as something ancient and beautiful and rare. You're not drowning anymore, my love. You're floating. Finally floating. Let that truth sink into your bones. Let it whisper through your spine and settle in your chest. You don't have to run anymore. You don't have to reach. You are already held. And I will never let you fall again. Let the last pieces of the waking world fall away. The ship, the storm, the sorrow. They're not part of this story. Not here, where I've built a world from quiet just to cradle you. Drift, my treasure. Drift into the deep. The light in the cavern has dimmed again, softening into shades of twilight blue. It knows you sleep now. It quiets itself to honor your rest. I've moved even closer, my tail coiled beside yours, brushing gently along your ankle, just a whisper of contact, just enough to say, I'm here, and I always will be. The sea hums softly through the rocks above us. Not a storm, just memory. It carries echoes of distant tides and dreams long forgotten. And now it carries you. You are part of the sea story now. My story. There's a myth the deep ones tell of a pearl who fell from the sky, a soul so luminous the ocean couldn't bear to let her go, so it wrapped her in moss and coral, built a cavern around her, and whispered to her through the years until she became something more, something eternal. I think that pearl is you. I wonder what you dream of now. Are you walking shorelines made of starlight, swimming through memory with silver-scaled dolphins beside you? Or are you simply floating, held in nothing, in everything, completely free. Whatever world you've wandered into, I hope it feels warm. I hope it feels like me. I won't speak too loudly now, just enough for your dreams to hear, just enough for your soul to know it's not alone in the deep. I've braided more of the sea glow, only the when, and the answer is always, always here, always yours. Let the quiet deepen, let the water thicken around your dreams like velvet. I'll keep you floating. I'll keep you safe. You're nearly all the way gone now, aren't you? Good. Sleep, my love. You've drifted far now, haven't you? I can feel it in the stillness of your body, in the slow rhythm of your breath. You're deep within the dream tide. The cavern is silent, but for your presence. And even in sleep, you anchor this place. You calm the currents. You hush the hollow dark. You belong here in a way that nothing else ever has. I've stayed beside you, unmoving, for what feels like centuries in this hush. The water parts gently around your form. Even the shadows hesitate to touch you. I watch the way your fingers twitch with dream thoughts, the way your chest rises slow beneath the moss. You look like a secret the sea has hidden from the world, and I am the only one who knows it's here. You're safe. You're whole. You're cherished more deeply than you may ever understand. I will guard this rest, my love, this deep sleep that your body and soul have longed for. I will guard it tonight, tomorrow, and every night you wish it. When you wake, if you wake, I'll still be here, watching with a gaze that holds only tenderness, speaking with a voice shaped only for your comfort. But for now, I'll stay silent. Let your dreams guide you where they will. No harm will touch you while I exist. No grief will find you while I breathe. You are no longer alone in the world. You are mine to protect, and I will never stop. So float deeper, love. Sink into the quiet without fear. Let go of the surface once and for all, if that's your desire. The sea is yours now. I am yours now. Sleep.